DJ set was where was it? Oh, it was at the Sunset Rooftop.
That's right. Sunset joint. Yeah.
Right? It was Afro beats, nice vibe. And then I've been DJing with my friends in the art district in the warehouse.
Soultopia Radio. Soultopia Radio.
Yes. Gotta let it ride real quick, you know.
Shoot your shot, don't miss. Play the field, but you know what it is. They can't move like me. Too smooth, yeah, you know what I mean. Come and meet me in the backseat. So close, I know you're feeling me. I've been right about everything. It's a special delivery. Passion, purpose. So do it all with purpose. Cause you're worth it. I'm not into slowing down.
Dang. Come on now. That's honestly a little crazy.
That goes.
SNL?
Yeah, that's some new SNL for that.
I
That's some
love
new
that.
SNL for
Come
that.
on.
What's going on, people?
You
Soultopia Radio, episode 33. 32, 33.
31.
What'd you just say, Pop? 30 what?
31.
31?
31.
Oh, Lord. Look at me thinking ahead. I like it. Always press forward, right?
There you go.
I'll take it. What's going on? I'm Dot Soul. I got my guy.
What up with you?
Who are you?
JT.
That's JT. Y'all know
That is
JT.
me.
See, I like JT is King Intro. Love it. Today we have
Oh, yeah.
a person very, very dear to me.
Oh, yeah.
Watch, I'm gonna get this intro right.
Okay. I see
Right.
you. I see you cooking.
All right,
So where you going?
Shades back on. Cool.
All right.
All right. So today, sitting across from me is a person very, very dear to me. I can't even call them like my little homie because they just be doing too much like big
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Major.
Can't be like, yeah, it's my little homie. Nah. Disrespect.
And we do none of that. We does none of that.
Does none of that. A Florida legend,
Okay.
Jacksonville legend,
Let's go.
Duval legend.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? An incredible artist, dancer, a Fenty legend.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Legend.
Legend. Multi-talented.
Yes. Multi-talented, man. Could dance her ass off. Could model her ass off. Could probably do a little acting too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dre Marshall, everybody.
Hey.
I love that intro. That is hilarious. Wow, thank you. I'm flattered.
Hey, come on. JT been like getting
Thanks
me
for
right
having
with
me.
the intros. Yes, man. Come on.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate
Yes,
you.
thank you guys. I'm excited.
Now, you are one of 4 of the Marshall
Right,
clan.
right.
Yes, it's a whole squad of
It's
us.
an entire squad, and they're all great at
I feel like they should have a superhero name, like when they all form together.
like Captain
Marshall
Planet.
Bam.
Like,
Hey, no BS,
yo,
bro. No bull, bro.
I was like some Shazam.
Hey, it ain't light.
Yo.
It ain't light when it happens.
We're the
It's
Black
not light.
Incredibles.
It's not light. Come on, man.
We have to think of that name, man, when they all come
Please.
together and they form with our black things combined. Our black. Yeah.
Y'all
Shout out to
stupid.
the queens.
Yeah, shout
Let
out.
me know when y'all got the name.
No, yeah, shout out to the rest of the family though.
Thank
Amari,
ya.
you know, Andre. They both been on here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Bonnie's next.
Yeah,
Appreciate
we gotta get young Vanyan on here.
Yes.
We definitely had his mix. You know, we had a mix of a lot of his beats and stuff on here.
Gotta play the beat.
Yeah, for sure. But Dre, welcome.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with y'all.
Right now, what's going on with you?
Literally, y'all, life has been crazy. Like these past couple years, I've been trying to balance out modeling and dancing. And this whole year, I've been able to do a lot more dancing, and I haven't been able to model as much, but there's been kind of an equal balance. And it's just been an amazing year. Like literally being able to work with Amari again on this project has been just incredible, and I'm just so excited for it to like come out to the world. But I just been trying to just balance both and just trying to tap into other things, and I've just come to a realization within these past couple weeks that like I still have a big impact on so many other people when it comes to like body positivity and everything. And so I was like, people always be like, Dre, you should do like a YouTube channel or something. And something just clicked in my head. I was like, you know what? I should do like a little talk show of my own, like, you know, on YouTube or something. And I just came up with the idea to basically do a talk show, basically bringing in different guests who represent body positivity in the field that they're in.
Right.
And so each week I'm gonna have someone come in and just like tell us the challenges and things they've overcame with, you know, having the issues with their bodies and stuff like that. So I want like different singers, actors, all type of people to come on the show. So I've been working on it with my dad and my mom.
Come on.
And it's gonna be coming into play pretty soon. And so I'm really excited. It won't just be for plus size people, but for people who are like skinny and you know have body issues and have gone through so many different challenges, and being to be able to spread the knowledge and advice to people who need to hear it. And so I'm excited about that. That's what I've been cooking up so far. So I'm happy to get on here and be able to talk about it. So thank you guys for having me.
Incredible. We love it.
Yes.
Any certain guests like you have in mind, like you want to?
I actually have a list of people. Like I want to do my friends, of course, first, and then initially I wanted to get so big to where I can start bringing in celebrities like Lizzo, supermodels like Precious Lee, Paloma. I want to bring in Amari and my friend Calvin, they're both a part of the plus size community, but they've also lost a lot of weight. Same as you, Joel. Like I would love to have you guys on just to talk about, you know, what it is to just be in this community and what it means to you to just go through the things that you went through and how you overcame it. And so I have a list of people that I want to bring on. So many people, but I'm excited to like just put it out in the atmosphere and to get things going. So I'm very thankful to be able to be on here and have an outlet to talk about it. So yeah, it's a whole list of people.
Come on, we love
a lot of people.
We love to hear it.
Yes.
Y'all should hear the snaps on this side.
Yeah, snaps.
Come on, that's what I love to hear.
Yes.
You know, I feel, you know, especially in the last few years, the representation and you know, of like body positivity has been, you know, at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not, you know, you see like the comments of people, you know, bantering back and forth. That's just what it's gonna be. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But the fact that it's now being you know, out there.
Positive light.
Yeah, in a more positive light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know we've all seen it, you know, been the butt of, maybe not all of us, but some of us been the butt of jokes, you know, before, but don't trip, I got jokes.
We'll get you back.
I'll roast.
Yeah, I call it the skinny jokes, man. So you know,
man,
it took a while before I got a little, the little bit I got on me, man. I call it skinny jokes.
Wait a minute.
See, so you know, nobody's really safe from it, but you know, making people feel more comfortable in their skin. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's the inner thing, but you know, you can always do, you know, your part to inspire that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
I got a question.
Yes.
Now, what does one have to do to be considered a Fenty legend? Like, what is that?
Come on.
What does that consist
I didn't even know I
of?
had that title, but thank you.
Joe, what is the recipe?
I couldn't, because I can't just say Fenty like model or ambassador.
That's still lowering the bar.
For myself.
Understood. You're my
That
brother.
way too much.
We ride.
You know,
You're
Well,
my
I
brother,
guess
son.
one to get that title. Well, I've done basically all of the Fenty Savage shows along with Amari, except for these past 2 years, for my own choosing. But basically, me and Amari have danced in each of the shows.
As you have.
Like I said, except for these past 2 years, and
Legend.
it's just been incredible. And literally, just from doing those shows, we had got so many opportunities from that. And believe it or not, doing those shows, I realized I've always loved taking pictures, and I always knew eventually I wanted to model. But after doing the shows, I was like, wait, like I can do this for real. And crazy story is, the very first year they had it, it actually wasn't even on Amazon. It was on YouTube, and it went straight to YouTube, and it exploded. And it was to the point where, like, you know, they took pictures of us, like professional pictures of the dancers, because the dancers, we were the models as well. And my picture was actually like the top rated outfit for Savage. And so after that, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna do this modeling thing for real. I had teamed up with my friend Jimmy, who was a makeup stylist and also a photographer and a dancer. And I was like, you know what? We're going to do a photo shoot every single month this year. And I'm going to tag Savage and Fenty every single time. And we're just going to see what happens. So every single month, we did a photo shoot together. And believe it or not, Riri saw it, was commenting on my pictures like, you look good, girl. And I was like, okay. And then next thing you know, I'm getting an email asking them for me to be a Savage ambassador. And so that was a whole nother thing. They're sending me clothes every freaking month, doing more shoots. And then was it last year? I believe it was last year. I did a summer campaign with them as an official model. And so that was just absolutely incredible. And my journey with them has really just been really amazing. Yeah. And my goal right now is to, one of these years, do modeling for the show.
Okay.
It's not happening this year, but next year we're going to see.
Put it out there.
We're going to put it out there because I feel like I have a really great relationship with them. And it's just been an amazing experience just being able to just grow with them into like a different career. And so many things came out of that. Like I got an agency, Storm LA. They found me off of Instagram from my Savage and Fenty photo shoots. And so it really has just been an incredible like experience. And so it's opened up a lot of doors. And so now I'm like, oh, if I can do this, I can do Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Like that's my goal is to be a high fashion supermodel. So it really has been like just an incredible experience.
I just want to say,
with them.
I know your fam, so let me shake your hand early. See what I'm saying? Let me shake your hand early.
Yes.
You know, mama ain't raised no fools out here. You know?
No, she did not.
Man, Soultopia Radio. Awesome. We're gonna take one small break.
Yes.
We got a couple of little breaks, but we're gonna take our first little break. All right, we'll be back. That's all right.
Everything is twofold. What's joy is pain on the other hand. And what happens when the one that you love is the cause of your suffering?
You know, exploring a little bit.
Right.
Welcome back, Soultopia Radio.
I can't sing, but I feel like I wanted to do background vocals.
Bro.
Like
Bro.
I felt that way.
Come on. Background vocals.
I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm saying.
you could take out verses and just let it be background vocals the way Theory does them.
No, yeah, if it's y'all's,
that's
it's
a whole nother song.
It's magical.
Within the goddamn vocals. Well, welcome back. I'm Dot. I got Dre, JT with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, before we left, we was, you know, on the Fenty joint. But that's not the only great. We've been able to like grace them with your presence.
But can we go back a little bit before we go to that part? Like, you know, can we like get like where this starts from?
Yeah, okay. Cause I feel like it didn't even like start there either.
I know.
Cause even before that, like
it's been years.
What? Like you've been doing? I was like,
yeah, that's a high altitude, bro. Like to be like that had. I know there's definitely like a long.
Oh, for
like
sure. It's been a long journey, a long journey. So basically, you know, it's a dancing family. The Marshalls. We got mom and pops. They've been into music and acting when they were younger, and we all started dancing together as kids. Even Giovanni, the youngest one, he used to dance too. And so it was always a dream for us to all transition here to LA. And so, you know, my mom and Amari moved here about 9 years ago. They came first, and then I joined them shortly after. And so we just started dancing, like training in class all day, every day. Like when I tell you from when the sun comes up to the sun comes down, like we were in class. And so for years, like it was just constant just training. And it was a struggle because moving from Florida to LA, like the environment is so drastically different. So it was a lot for us to like get accustomed to the ways here. So it was hard. We had a rough few years, but it was just so worth it. Like literally so worth it. We didn't even care how much we were struggling. It was just the fact that we were here and able to train, meet other people, make connections and stuff like that. And so then we started doing auditions and literally just in and out of every audition you can possibly think of, like even crashing some auditions. Like, for instance, like for Homecoming, we did Homecoming with B. And so they had like a huge audition. It was like for everybody. And basically like our agent, like we didn't even get told about the audition. And I heard about it through a friend. But I was like, I told her, I was like, something in my spirit, I was like, we should go to this audition. And, you know, in her mind, she's like, oh, hell no. Because, like, when you think of B, you think of, like, the tall, slender dancers. You would never think of, you know, some thick girls from Florida.
You said y'all was going to just bust up in the mother.
Oh, yeah. I was like, let's go. I was like, something in my spirit is telling me we should go.
Go.
And Amara's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, let's go. And so we ended up going, smashing the audition. Like, it was crazy. And making it through all the rounds. And we ended up booking Homecoming. And it was just the most beautiful experience, and it was so cool because, you know, homecoming was HBCU, like, you know, inspired. And me and her have never been to a HBCU or, like, you know, even been to college. So we really felt like we were having our own experience of having the HBCU, you know, thing. And so that was a blessing in itself. And next thing you know, you're like, you know, we're, you know, killing ourselves like in these rehearsals. And, you know, the iconic Baby Boy song came about, and it was like time to learn that one. So we all learned it. Next thing you know, we're told, you and Amari got the iconic duo part with her. We're just like, what?
Whoa.
And so that was just crazy. Like, not only are we dancing with her, but we both get to have our own moment with her. And that was like, I feel like for both of us, that was like the peak of like both of our careers. Like, we had been doing cool stuff before that, but like that moment together, to have that iconic moment together, we knew like, oh, like it's going down. Like, it's crazy.
What does that feel like when you guys at the audition, when you finally make the audition and they announce that both of you are sisters? Like,
yeah. So basically for the audition, like we literally, like, most people, like, they thought we were just best friends. Like, if you knew us, you knew that we were sisters. So when we did both get in, they realized that we're sisters. They're like, oh my God, like, we didn't even realize y'all were related. Like, this is freaking awesome. So it was just the most incredible feeling to, like, be able to not only do something so iconic with Amari, but, like, it was just cool because, you know, this is something that we've always wanted to pursue. And, like, it was to the point where it didn't even feel like work. Like, it was just like,
there you go.
This is just it's just amazing.
Did your dad cry? Did he cry?
Oh, I'm sure he did. He cried in front of us, but I'm sure him and Mom did.
I know he
I'm
cried.
sure he did. I know he's
Yeah,
like, my daughter's. I'm sure he did, but it was an incredible moment that I will never forget. And I feel like that was like our peak. And before that, you know, me and Mara had already been doing a lot of different jobs as well, but that was just like the most iconic one. But I was been able to do Pharrell. I do a lot of Pharrell stuff with NERD.
I'm from Virginia.
Oh, come on. We did Something in the Water in Virginia, the first one. It was incredible. So we did that together. Amari did a bunch of stuff with Janet Jackson. She will help choreograph Made for Now. And just so many opportunities just arose, and I just feel like ever since like that peak moment for us, like I just knew like anything is possible. And so I just, when it comes to modeling, dancing, whatever, I know like it can happen. And I love that me and her were able to break industry standards together, because you would never expect two thick, big girls to do the things that we have done.
I was going to ask, if you don't mind me, just going back, I always, what were some of the early studios you and Amari went to that you guys trained at?
Oh, as a child, we always danced at this studio in Jacksonville, Florida called Boleros.
Okay.
And literally, we have been there since we were kids. Andre, too, our older brother, we used to be in a dance team together, Systematic. ARN was a company that our old mentor who passed away, Kevin Grant, he had made, and we used to always do dance shows in Boleros. And I feel like the training with Kevin Grant prepared us for, you know, the big things that we are doing today. And if it wasn't for that training at Boleros with Kevin, like I don't even think we would be here. Like he really like instilled in us how to be stars and staying true to yourself and being special. And if it wasn't for dancing there with him, I don't think we would be here today.
I just want the kids to have the breadcrumbs, you know, when they see someone amazing as yourself, just know where that foundation comes from.
Absolutely. Jacksonville, Florida. It's a huge dance community there, full of so many talented people.
Bethune-Cookman? Is that
I think Bethune is there. Yeah, it is there.
Shout out
There's so
JT.
much talent in Jacksonville. It's crazy.
Been to Jacksonville a few
and there's
times.
a lot more Jacksonville people moving out to LA. Like a lot of us are here now. So it's just cool to see that talent transition from there to here and make it happen.
There you go.
It is pretty cool seeing all y'all out here.
It's crazy.
I've been able to spend some time in Jacksonville.
We've known Joe for years.
No, for real. I remember my first crump trip.
Was that part of your the journey? Okay.
Yeah.
First crump trip, eating chicken at their house.
Okay.
After not having food.
I remember those phone calls. No, that's what I'm saying. I remember those phone calls. I do remember those phone calls.
He's like, help me,
I was
please.
like, yo, I'm hungry.
I'm out here.
I came out here to dance for y'all, with y'all.
Please feed me.
Feed me, please.
We said, come on in, Joel.
No, that was a great time. And then from then, it just started going crazy. She was a girl psych out.
Yes.
Okay. Not even to say
That's still
like,
my email.
Yeah, not even to say like psych out. But I love Alex.
Yeah.
She was girl psych out. Then she came on.
I was like, what's up with the Raw Child?
Raw. And
been girl Raw Child for years.
What? Like
nice.
10. Whoa. It's more than 10 years. It's like 12 years.
It's been years.
Like 12 years now. Now that I think
So
about
for
it.
someone accomplished like yourself, what is the vision you have for the future? I guess for what you're doing.
well,
Or
now,
it's for everybody because you're one. If
Yeah.
I may, if
yeah.
I'm stepping out of line.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the accomplishments that you have, you guys are part of the elite of
Yeah.
the next generation to look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Is there a vision that you have yourself of where you would like this all to go?
Absolutely. Like, I still have so much more that I want to do. Like,
Okay.
with dance, I will say I think I have accomplished a lot of my dance goals.
Mm-hmm.
But as it comes to modeling, there's still a lot more that I want to do. Like, I see myself being a high fashion model, being the Naomi Campbell for plus
Come on
size
now.
women.
Let's go.
Like, that is my
Love
goal.
it.
So I still have really bigger goals that I want to accomplish. It's just a matter of like taking my steps there, because it's a whole nother industry, but I know that I can do it.
No, yeah.
And just from like all the things that God has proven to me, I know that it's very possible. So that is my goal as far as my career. But now that I have like this whole like talk show idea in my head, like there's so much more that I see now. Like, and I really see myself still prevailing in my modeling career, but I still want to help other people.
Understood.
And because I feel like all it takes is for someone to see that on TV and for
Yes,
something to click in someone's head to be like, oh wait, I can do that. And
can do
it pleases me and it makes me happy to know that I'm inspiring others and letting them know that it's possible. So that's my goal, is to continue prevailing in my career, but also helping other people as well at the same time.
I know her.
Yeah. Do art. Do art to inspire y'all.
Aww.
Please.
Please.
You know,
Yes.
maybe
yes.
be selfish in like your time of creating it.
your
When
creativity.
it's
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
when it's time, put it out. It's for everybody.
Absolutely.
Soultopia Radio, we're going to take
Yeah,
our
yeah.
last break. I'm Dot. That's JT and Dre.
Hey.
BRB.
See ya.
No more melon cakes on birthdays. No more barricades in
Man. Come on, man.
That's it, man.
That was cute.
Welcome back.
Coming soon.
Yeah, I know, man. I can't wait for people to hear that stuff, man. All right. So we got Dre up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You heard about Ree.
Yes.
You heard about B.
Yes.
You heard about Pharrell.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You heard where she came from. Heard about her mentor. You know.
Lord, let's go.
Duo. I remember the first time I heard that, I was cracking up. Niggas yelling, Duo. Bruh.
You know Jordan's father created that?
Really?
Yes, he's like a popular DJ in Jacksonville. He created that. I was like, what? He's like, yeah.
Shout out Young Spartan.
Come on, Jordan.
Shout out Young Spartan. All right, now, I do have this question for Dre. Now, being the incredible, dancer you are, and also, the incredible model you are, how do you find like a balance between it now? Because, you have been dancing your tail off this year, you know what I'm saying? But the last few years, have really been, well, even then it's been dancing, but,
Yeah.
we've seen a spike in the modeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how are you, finding the balance and then, initially meshing both of them?
Good question.
Literally, it's so hard. I'm not even gonna front. Like, to be completely transparent, when I realized, I was like, oh my god, like I want to take the modeling serious, I knew that I had to dedicate at least a year to my modeling to really get in there, because it's like starting over in another industry. And so what I did was, when I realized I wanted to take it seriously, I took the whole year, I think it was before the pandemic, to just do straight modeling. Like I said, I did every month a shoot with Jimmy, and if I had time on the weekends or something, or a quick job, I would do the quick job.
Okay.
For instance, last year I still wanted to commit a lot of my time to the modeling, but if it was like a music video or something, I would take it on, because I still wanted to keep dancing. Like, I never stop dancing. Like, I'm always in
Right.
sessions and stuff like that. Like, doing quick jobs, not long-term jobs. And basically what I did is I took a lot of my time on my modeling, and then when I did have the time, I would do the dancing.
Right.
For instance, last year I did all my modeling, but I did Lizzo's Rumors music video, and it was perfect, because I was like, oh, cool, like, quick job. And it's just like,
Boom.
for me, it was like I'm able to fully commit to my modeling, but I'm able to still dance at the same time. So I think it's a matter of trying to be honest, like, what's the passion pulling towards more,
Right.
and putting a little bit more time to that, and still trying, when you have the free time, doing the other thing. For all the artists out there who like to do multiple things. It's just a matter of just trying to the scheduling.
Right.
But as far as like whatever your heart is pulling towards more, like you just gotta put a little bit more time on it. And I feel like everything else will naturally fall into place. And literally, it's been perfect. Like literally, the past 2 years, I have been just doing a lot more modeling and some dancing. But this whole year, I've been doing a lot more dancing. So it's just the best of both worlds, in my opinion. It's just a matter of just taking the time and seeing which one is working for you at that moment.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't,
really awesome.
I don't feel like if you gave me a deadline of a year, I would like be able to excel as high as you have. I
Yeah.
think people need to understand that hard work. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's talent.
Yeah.
Along with the work ethic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
Right.
if you're telling me a year, I have to do it with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you kind of
No,
funny,
I'm
man.
like,
Yeah, because so much can happen in a year. You're just like, wait.
Sure.
But it shows how talented you are. and-
Thank
and
you. I
it
appreciate
definitely
that.
shows.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
So, how are we about to merge them? Like, what do we have? Like, what's the vision of bringing, of course, your dance and your modeling for yourself
Together. Literally, I think like I guess to be honest, I'm still trying to figure it out how to do both of them at the same time.
Right.
Like it is really hard. I think it's one of those things where I'm doing a lot more dancing right now, but like literally when I'm free, like I'm planning a shoot. Like that's what I've been. Like I've been on this break and I've literally just been photo shoots every month. And so that's just, you just gotta, it's tiring, but you just gotta do it because I feel like, you gotta put in the work for it to get, something out of it. So it's just a matter of finding that time and doing both.
That content catches up after a while. I feel like.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Content catches up.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
You have like an overload, an overwhelming amount of stuff.
No,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, nigga, forgot to post this.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and get in. When'd you do this?
Oh man.
8
that
months.
Right there.
Eight months ago.
That right there.
This whole thing.
Oh man.
This old
That
shoe.
is hilarious.
Pulled it out the closet.
Oh shoot.
Pulled it on out.
I
Man.
mean, this old jacket.
This
So,
jacket
okay.
here.
And I guess something I am doing right now, I'm doing a lot more cameos. So I've been doing like, I guess I kind of am modeling and dancing at the same time. Like I'll have like a cute outfit on and I'll do like a dance video. So I guess that's my way of kind of merging the two, is like doing more cameos and visuals. And so that's like my way of balancing both when it comes to my own content and mixing the two together.
Incredible. I love it, man.
Yes.
It's, and again, I be saying it. It's incredible to see it.
Thank you. I appreciate
I've
that.
seen it from when it was on the other side of the country. Now it's here and it's getting even. You're reaching more and more people every time.
Thank you.
It's tight, and even when you dancing still, you be at crump sessions or even when you
Pop
crumping,
out every now and then.
people, it gets back to me.
You crumping
Yeah.
too?
What? What, dude?
Yeah, I still crump.
That's. I'm telling you,
I just
this
haven't
is
been to
how.
violence
This is
in a
how
while.
we met. This is how we
That's too
met.
magnetic, man. That's
we
too
met
magnetic.
crump. We met crump
Too
dancing,
magnetic.
literally.
We all started, all the marshals, we started crumping first. We're in this old team called The Crew with QJ, RJ Silent. I'm not sure if y'all
Yeah,
know him.
this-
He's a big time
Okay.
actor now. We're all in a dance team
Yeah.
together called The Crew. We used to go to crump battles, clowning as well. We did it all. So yeah, crumping is always our base.
There's this video on YouTube called it's titled Tight Eyes vs. Earl.
Okay.
And I just want to let you know that was at their old crib. It's legendary
it's
footage.
literally
No, I'm definitely gonna
iconic.
look it up. That's
Legendary
Yeah,
footage.
it's one
Tight Eyes
of the
versus
oldest
Earl.
of his, the oldest videos.
So I was like, wow. Me and the homie Theory, we was just watching it, and I was just like, this is still incredible.
the Marshall's house.
Yeah, I was like, I know this crib. when I first watched it, I was like, nah, that ain't.
That can't be, man.
And then I asked him, I was like, is that your house? I was like, yeah. Pulled out the old tapes.
Wow.
It's crazy. Years ago.
That was the time. She be battling.
No, that's what I'm saying, man.
I used to be a battlehead. I used to love battling. I don't do it as much anymore,
She
but
used to really
I used to
get out there
love
and
it.
battle.
Like, battling will never leave me.
And she wouldn't even like tell me sometimes. I would see the footage like, oh yeah, I battled.
Like, but that's
Okay. Oh,
yeah, that's
wait.
not normal. That's not regular.
No,
just
it's
crump.
right. Because I guess like that's how I move too. Sometimes I would just go.
You just gotta
niggas.
go.
And like I remember this nigga Knucklehead. He would tell me like, dude, you gotta tell us when you're battling. I'm like, cuz
I'm just there.
I just sign up.
Yeah, I just be out there. Like I didn't care.
That's the passion.
I ain't
Gotta
lose.
go.
I ain't lose.
There you go. You said
Gotta
I didn't
go.
lose.
I didn't lose, so
There you go.
you know what I mean. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, where can
Yes.
the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram,
Hey,
Jore Marshall, Jore Marshall. That's my name for Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Just join.
Everything.
Trying to learn.
you on TikTok now?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
trying to learn.
Oh,
I was like,
Lord.
Lord, let me get a TikTok. They keep asking me to do them.
I can't.
she's multi-talented, bro.
Those are gonna be incredible.
Yes.
Where can they find you at, JT?
Man, you can catch me. No, let me stop playing.
Nah,
Let me see.
let them know.
Hey, man, you can catch me when you catch me. My Instagram's private. How about that one?
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
You got to add
Catch me
them.
if you can.
You gotta add.
You
Send
have
a
to follow
request.
them to
You
see
gotta
it.
have- not out of hate. God is good. So
Hey,
this is why I get to be around black unicorns.
You know, it's funny. I wouldn't know that his Instagram is private because I follow him.
that is
Exactly.
funny.
You know, I follow him. I wouldn't know.
But you see how much we still able to
Yeah.
get done.
Get
still
done.
With.
Come on.
That's incredible.
Come on.
You could. Oh yeah,
Shout out to Lido.
this show has been brought to you by Lido.
We appreciate y'all.
Hold on.
Hey, thank ya.
You know,
One moment. Hold on.
you got try.
You got yours?
Yeah, man. You know.
You got yours.
You know what I mean.
I for sure got mine.
Shout out to Lido.
Yeah, shout
we
out to
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set that there.
Thank you for what you do. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, no, but I'm Dot. You can find me on Instagram, DAHT. So
Yeah.
period. So
Oh,
or Soultopia.
There you go.
SOUL.
Before we
Dot TOPIA.
we head out, just want to say, God has been great. God is the greatest. Don't you ever forget it.
Absolutely.
I want to say, I love you, Nettie. A girl made this. I'm proud of you. Keep going on. Thank you to the community for all you guys have done for us and continue to support us. Please like and share all the material that you see. And just as much love as you give to us, we will always continue to give back.
Yes.
It's incredible. And you know, rest in peace to our fallen soldiers out in Crump. You know what I'm saying? We lost 2 members of the community very recently. You know, we're Crump is a wide community, but we're all close knit. You know what I'm saying? Somehow somebody's connected to someone. So tell your people you love them. Tell your people you love them. I love y'all. Love you
Love you,
guys in
bro.
here.
Love y'all.
Soultopia Radio to the top. Thank you for tuning in.
Yo.
I'm Dot. That's Jure.
Bye.
Just JT. Westside, y'all. Bye.
I'm in real